some frustration from that result and another good performance against a really good team?
Yeah, I think frustration isn't my feeling at the moment. Maybe it will be tomorrow, but at the moment, look, it's pride around the performance. I thought it was a brilliant game. I thought the performance was excellent against a good side, and I was really proud of how we went about our business, really. I thought we played brave, we played confident. Tactically, it was a really good battle. We created plenty of chances to win the game, and I thought it was a really good performance. So, yeah, look, over the course of the last two games, could we have had an extra couple of points? For sure. Could we have lost today? Vaz produces a great save at the end, possibly. The players are giving everything, and what's more pleasing for me is the performance. At the end of the season, we'll get how many points that we'll get. I don't think they're going to leave an ounce of effort out there. I really like how we went about our business, and at the end of the day, we pick up a point from a really good performance, and we've got a little bit of recovery now, and then we can look forward to the last week and three great games.
I have to appreciate as well how difficult this game was. They came here in really good form, and you could see they were a strong counter-attacking team, especially.
Yeah, I think it was a really difficult game. Look, to play Watford and Middlesbrough, Watford game 4 of 12 days, play Middlesbrough then game 5 in the last 15 days with important players missing from the squad for different reasons as well, and to perform like that and for a good chunk of Wednesday's game as well, I think is is testament to the group. So I think Middlesbrough are a very, very good side. They've shown that very often. I don't think many teams will have given them as hard a game as today. Of course, they had a threat. I don't think, and I'm pretty sure Michael won't have set them up to play on the transition or to counter-attack to be their biggest threat. But today it was partly because of our play, and of course because of the quality and the pace that they have as well. So no, I thought it was a really good game. Proud that we managed to dominate large spells of it. Of course, they had their spells and moments as well, and I thought it was two really good teams.
Clever finish from Matt's powerful crossbars, nice work to the corner.
Yeah, very good, very important. Credit to the boys for the execution and to the staff at that one. This stage of the season, we've spoke about it during the week. We need to score a set play or two over the next few games for sure. You're not going to win games at this stage of the season without scoring set plays, and we haven't scored one for a few games. So great that one come off. Connor had a big chance early in the game as well, and set pieces can gain or lose your points at this stage of the season, and you can look at it coldly today and said that the set plays won us an important point.
I see Ali getting his first start in the Championship in Hampshire.
Yeah, I think it's fantastic. I have to say, again, I see a group where everyone's contributing. I see players coming into the team, knowing their jobs, being fit, ready to play a part. I see players coming off the bench having impacts, and that's a fantastic place to be. And speaking of Ali in particular, I thought it was a terrific performance. I have to say, for someone, we know where he's come from, what his journey's been. It's one thing coming on late in the games in the Championship, which he's done really well when defenders are tired, and he's shown his aggression and his running and his hunger. But to play in that game, the tactical level of that game, his pressing was really, really good. It was disciplined, it was intelligent. Some of his dropping down to connect with the number 10s was really, really good. And that shows massive growth in the last few months, because he wouldn't have, I don't think he'd have been capable of that a couple of months ago. So there's still loads to come from him, but I think he's showing that he can learn and will learn. And for a first start in the Championship against a good team, good centre-halves, I thought that was a really good performance. No, honestly, I really don't think it did. I can only speak for myself, but I can also speak for what I've seen in the performance. I don't see a team playing with any tension. I don't see a team certainly not playing with any anxiety. The boys look like they're loving the match and playing their football and enjoying being part of this team, playing in that atmosphere and producing a really good performance. So I don't sense any tension in the group at all, to be honest. I know because we've not picked up as many points in the last couple of games, but I think if we had Watford and Middlesbrough in this spell of the season, at any point, if we had them two games in such quick succession in any point of the season, it would be two hard-fought competitive games. It could go either way, and again, we could easily have won either game. I think the performance was probably good enough to win them both, but at the same time we could have lost one. So no, I honestly feel that the group are enjoying it. They're enjoying the games, enjoying being part of this experience at the top end of the division. And the great thing is now we've got a little bit of a pause, and then we can really look forward to the last three games. Coming from such a different place, if you ask me who's under more pressure, I'm pretty certain everyone agrees it's not us. Where we're coming from, how this group's performed. 89 points at this stage of the season, the highest number ever of a Championship team. not sure anyone in the history of EFL has ever got 90 points 2 seasons in a row. We're 1 point away from doing it. I don't feel any pressure. I don't think the boys do. I don't think that's anything to do with why we've drawn today. I think it was a really good game in isolation. So, yeah, I can't speak for them. I can imagine their mindset and environment at the moment is possibly a little bit different than ours. Today I've seen a group of players and really enjoying the football, and I know supporters, of course, will get a little bit more anxious about these things, but I thought they were terrific today as well, and I think, most supporters will go home today happy with the terrific game of football that they've seen, and knowing that the players have given everything to try and get the 3 points. Of course we have to take a point, but I think they can be proud of what they saw. Yeah, it is for us, to be honest. Look, I think more important to have a week. So look, we would have had a week anyway to prepare for the Coventry game. So I think that would have been more important. It's been more about the relentlessness of the midweek games coming off the back of international duty. And as I said, we had people like Kiefer and especially playing 120 minutes in the second game of international duty, Brody away, Cameron Burgess on the other side of the world in Australia for games. So it's been really, really busy. So I think to have a free week would have been, the most important. Having 2 weeks, it gives us a chance, a better chance to get boys coming back from injury, gives us a chance to probably get some 11v11 in next weekend, and we'll try and use the period as best we can. Yeah, he has. I think a deserved winner. Look, there's been so many of the boys who've stepped up very well, but I think Sammy's shown great leadership again on the pitch and at the training ground. But more importantly, I think, not more importantly, sorry, but on top of that, the quality of his performances, the way that he's dictating games on and off the ball, the details in his game now that weren't there 2 years ago. That's he's worked ever so hard on, and of course the fitness to be available for so many games, and another one has just done the 5 90 minutes back to back. So yeah, testament to him and well deserved.